guys, it's me Samantha here today, and today we are going to do a new makeup release video. I used to watch these types of videos all of the time. I think SamanthaMargaraR was the originator of the videos, and now there's so many different variations, the stay or pay, the shop or drop, whatever the catchphrase is. But I used to watch these all the time, and I haven't watched them in a really long time, and that's mostly because I am already looking to see what I want to buy on these Instagram accounts and all of that. So I thought that I would do it with you guys, and maybe you guys would be interested in seeing what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking about buying, what I'm considering. So if that is your jam, continue watching. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sam. I'm a makeup enthusiast. Makeup is my therapy. And if you feel the same way, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Alright, so I mostly look at Trendmood. I do look at other accounts. And let me just scooch over a little bit, and I will put everything over here on this side. So the first thing here on my list is the new NARS foundation, and it says it's called the Light Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation. Part of me wants this so badly because I do really like the NARS foundation formula, and I find that their skin tones like match me pretty easily. Like, it's easy for me to find a shade, but the problem is I have way too many foundations, and I feel like we've seen so many of these types of foundations come out last year. So it says makeup that looks like skin, acts like skincare, feels light as air, instantly blurs and the look of blemishes, dark spots, redness, texture, skin while improving skin clarity over time. I mean, if it has skincare benefits, I don't know. It's questionable because, again, there's so many formulas that have similar claims. You know, I have the It's Cosmetics Better Skin or something like that foundation. It's really good and it has a similar vibe. So part of me just feels like this is kind of like unnecessary, but I do, like, I low-key want it. And I love their packaging for their foundations, the pump, you know, the black top, the matte finish. It is very tempting, but for right now, I'm not going to do it. Maybe if I like use one of my foundations, which would be terribly difficult because I have too many, but if I use up a foundation, if I declutter something on, you know, just some random, I might try to pick this up to try it. The next thing that I saved on here was the Wet n Wild Blooming collection. It looks really, really cute. Like, the blush looks like something I can actually use, and I like their little settings, their little sprays with the shimmer in it. It gives like a really nice glow, and they have these glosses. They look pretty. The palette looks really cute. The only thing is that it looks like it has a pressed glitter in there. So I'm not keen on that. But the rest of the collection does look really cute. And like, just that little mist is cute. I really like their little sprays. And the price point is always so good. So it's like, if it doesn't work out, I can just let my little ones take it and they can go play with it. Especially my 6-year-old. She loves playing dress up and putting on makeup and all of that. So yeah, it looks really, really cute. The next thing is another foundation that really has like the same vibe. So like the NARS one is the Light Radiance kind of thing. And then Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with the Beautiful Skin. Well, I guess it already came out. The Beautiful Skin Medium Coverage Liquid Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid. Even with the hyaluronic acid, it reminds me, I wish I had it here on my desk. Like, it's the L'Oreal True Match, because this claims to be a hyaluronic tinted serum. So it's like, is it pretty much this, but with Charlotte Tilbury's name? Like, I don't know if it's worth to pay more money for a dupe of a lower end product. Like, The same thing with the Rare Beauty foundation. Like, I was super excited of that because my Physician Formula version of that was like, didn't have enough of a shade range. And I was like, oh, high end, you know, they're going to have more shades. And like, Physician Formula has a habit of discontinuing really good foundations all of the time. And I felt like Rare Beauty fell short in their formula. So I don't know that this is going to be for me. Like, the description sounds like something I love. Skincare infused foundation to improve the look of skin with each application. 16-hour natural glow. Lightweight foundation with buildable medium coverage to hydrate, smooth, blur pores, brighten skin. Helps prevent pollutant particles from penetrating the skin, strengthening its barrier, and improving the skin quality over time. I don't know if it's really going to do all of that, but it does look pretty. It's Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe at some point I'll pick it up, but right now I cannot justify it. I have way too many foundations, and I just feel like, I don't know. They're all coming out with the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, slight differences, and I know that like one formula can be better than the other, but like, if we have a decent formula, for me personally right now, I'm just thinking like, do I need to fix something that's not broken? So then ColourPop came out with 10 OG Super Shock shadows and 10 new shades, and homegirl really is tempted. I don't know why, but I love buying the Super Shock formula shadows, and I have a whole bunch of them in a drawer, but I will also tell you I hardly ever reach for them, so I'm gonna say no, but oh, it is pulling at my heartstrings for sure. There were a couple shades in there that was just like really doing it for me. Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming out with new lipsticks and pencils. This is 18 full pigment lip liners, deliver precise shape, contouring, and pay off 18 matte and satin lipsticks, highly pigmented and insanely smooth glide on. I am kind of tempted by this. I feel like when I first started getting into Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of the first things I really wanted to buy were their liquid lipsticks. That was like a big thing, and granted, I wasn't a huge fan of that. Like, I feel like this is like a little bit of a resurgence of that. I love that red orange bright shade. That looks so beautiful. Yeah. And the pencils, they're like square shaped, which is really intriguing. I really love the Patrick Ta one, which is kind of like that rectangular shape. And I know some people are not fans of that, but I do really like it because it makes it really easy to like color in the lips. But because it's angled, you can still really get a precise edge on it. So yeah, I am tempted by these lipsticks for sure, but I'm gonna say yeah, I'm gonna see. It says coming soon, so maybe depending, like right now I'm gonna say no, but I feel like, I don't know, I probably will pick it up. You know, I'm gonna pick one up. I'm gonna pick one pencil, one lipstick, just to try out the formula. I don't want to go overboard because I don't wear lipstick all of the time. A lot of times I just wear a gloss, or I don't wear anything at all. And the same for MAC. MAC has new lipstick shades that are coming out. They're rethinking pink collection, so everything is pink. There's a mix of matte, amplified, luscious glass, sheer shine finishes with soft corals, romantic raspberry mauves, and more. I like the MAC formula of lipstick, but I don't wear pink lipstick. So for me, this is kind of like an easy one to say I'm not going to get, because I don't really wear pink lipstick like that. Like, this is not my thing. Last time I bought a pink lipstick from MAC, I ended up decluttering it because it was just not for me. It was not for me. Natasha Denona, she always gives us something for Valentine's Day. So this year she has a mini crush eyeshadow palette, and it looks like it's coming with a little brush. It looks like similar like packaging and everything as when she did the Metropolis mini, which I'm excited about. I didn't get the Metropolis Mini because I already have the Metropolis palette and most of the shades were in there. I know some people still bought it just for the sake of a video review, but I just didn't want to spend money like that. I felt like it would be irresponsible for me, and I just don't want to like have duplicates just to have duplicates. So I didn't pick that one up, but this is cute because it looks like all the shades are different from what I already have in the Love palette. And yeah, I love Natasha Denona. I'm like a collector of her eyeshadows. I just don't want to buy stupid shit just to buy it. So that I'm definitely going to pick it up. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Light Revealer. I actually really enjoyed the tinted moisturizer that she came out with last year. I did get that and I thought it was beautiful. A lot of people didn't like it because the coverage was like very minimal, almost none. But I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in a previous video when I did try it that I was enjoying that product. And I'm kind of more tempted for this than I am like the Charlotte Tilbury, even though I know that's going to provide more coverage. But I just feel like when you have a no makeup day, like this is the kind of product that you want. And like the Charlotte Tilbury and the new NARS, like we already have foundations. Like I have the Glowish by Huda. I can mix that with a foundation and get that same vibe. Or like I said, the L'Oreal True Match, or you know, there's just, or my IT Cosmetics, like I already have foundations like that. But like for a skin tint, I think this is quite cute. And it's launching with 25 SPF, which I appreciate. I know that you're not supposed to rely on your makeup for your SPF, but like especially in the winter months, I'm not really going outside much. But that way, you know, if I do happen to go outside, I don't feel like I'm completely unprotected, because I don't, winter times I tend not to wear sunscreen as much because I'm not even like gonna sit out on my deck or anything like that. So yeah, it's a Reveal Your Luminosity with Laura Mercier Secret No Makeup Tinted Moisturizer Light Revealer Natural Skin Illuminator with Radiant Pearls Enhanced hand selected for each shade and broad spectrum. And that's interesting too, because I do want to mention that I felt like with my only complaint with the L'Oreal and also with the Huda Glow is that the pearl in those foundations lean a little bit more silver, like more cool tone. And if you're of a warmer complexion, it can make your skin look a little bit off. So I do appreciate that they've chosen pearls that's actually going to match the skin tone better. I think that's really thoughtful, and yeah, I'm not sure that like these other brands have really done that, you know. So Dior Beauty has launched a new Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation SPF 15 and 42 shades. It's a clean Dior foundation with 24 hours of Color True Wear hydration, also visibly reducing pores for a smooth, radiant looking complexion. It is heat and humidity resistant and medium to full coverage, and it's free of all the different things. And the packaging is recyclable and uses recyclable materials. I feel like if I was gonna, this is from Hot Fire Makeup. So yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna do one of these foundations, maybe I would do the Dior one over the NARS, and because I haven't tried a Dior foundation. Like that's the other thing too. It's like Charlotte Tilbury, I've tried her matte foundation, and NARS, I have the NARS Radiant Longwear. I would like, if I'm going to buy another foundation, I wouldn't mind trying something completely new. And Dior is a brand that I have not tried their foundation. So that would be kind of exciting. So that is on the maybe list. I don't know. It says it's already launched. So I guess I could pick it up right now. That's a maybe. I might pick this up. If I was going to get any of them, I might pick this one up just because it's new to me completely. Also from Hot Fire Makeup, we have the ColourPop Cosmetics. They have 2 new palettes at Ulta. Usually their palettes eventually make it to their ColourPop site, but these 2 is So Fly and Wannabe. They're part of the All Buzz collection. Super cute. Like initially I'm like, oh, I just want the So Fly one because those colors, the greens, really like make me want it. And I'm kind of learning to like a neutral palette with like a pop of color that I like. But also, like, the more I look at the Wannabe, the more I kind of want it. And the palettes themselves, they kind of remind me of the Tinkerbell palette with the bigger pans. And those shadows and everything were so good in that palette. Like, if they're just like that, it would probably be worth it to pick them both up. So these 2, I probably will get. I'm probably going to pick them up. I'll put in an order on Ulta soon. In the next day or 2. Because these are really cute. But yeah, it's saying it will be on ColourPop directly in January. So if you guys want to wait till they're on the ColourPop site and then pick it up there, because they always have sales on ColourPop's website as well. Another ColourPop item is the Lunar New Year collection. Now, I don't really have an interest in that quad or any of the pieces of the collection except the highlighter, because it's a Super Shock highlighter and I love that formula. But I do hate that packaging, and I do have the one from Christmas. So I am very tempted by the highlighter, but I think for now I'm going to say no, because when I went on the Ulta website to check for those other 2 palettes, they did not have this collection, and I'm not going to purchase a whole nother order on ColourPop for a highlighter. So even though I really want this, I'm going to say no now, but that's not to say that if I place an order for ColourPop in 2 months from now, that I'm not going to add this to the order and pick it up. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, again from Hot Fire Makeup, is the Ace Beauty Floral Vintage. I really love Ace Beauty's color stories, and they had a new formula release in 2021 and I didn't get to try it, and I really wanted to try that one. I don't know if it's the same formula that's in their Nostalgia palette, because if it is, then I have tried that formula. But needless to say, like, I would love to try one, you know, a newer palette from them, but this color story is way too boring for me. Like, I don't know what it is. Typically they make color stories that I absolutely love, but I just feel like there's way too many browns, there's way too many like orangey colors, and yeah, it's like, it's way too repetitive. They needed to edit that down way more. Like, it's just silly. And that's available now. You can get a discount if you use the Hot Fire code. That's one thing I always want to tell people. Like, there's codes all over the internet. Make sure that when you purchase any of these things that you're not like out there spending full amount of money, because even 10-15%, it could be the tax on there or the shipping. I take a discount wherever I can take it. So yeah, that is everything. Those are all the makeup items from this week that I was kind of on the fence about. I think I'm definitely going to put in the order for those Ulta ColourPop palettes, and potentially I'm weighing in on the Dior foundation. I'm leaning towards yes, because it's a brand that I haven't really tried and it sounds really good. If I don't get that one, and say you were curious what my thoughts about or on the other 2 foundations, the Charlotte Tilbury and the NARS one, I probably lean towards the NARS ones because the claims sound better, and I feel like the shade matching and everything is a lot easier with NARS, you know, other than Charlotte Tilbury. Also, like, I hate that Charlotte Tilbury's packaging is not as good as it should be considering their price point. I feel like the NARS packaging of their foundation is really nice with the glass bottle and the matte cap, and everything comes with a pump and this and that. But Charlotte Tilbury, they're giving you a pump but on a squeezy tube. It's just a little, like, I don't know, crazy to me that like she's doing that. But anyways, needless to say, those are my thoughts. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And until next time, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Love you guys. Bye.